Welcome to my mobile antenna farm. I keep all my mobile antennas on my car because I have to put them somewhere, and hell, might as well leave them up. And I got an old beat-up car, so you can't make it look any more ridiculous than it already is. So what we have here on the main hood is a 62-inch whip that is a dual band, 70 centimeter, 2 meter. And then a great big 102-inch whip for 10 meter, as well as CB. Looks a little ridiculous, but you can't complain about the performance. On the trunk lid, we've got the little baby antenna, a tri-band. I don't do anything other than 2 meters and 70, and in fact 70 centimeters is about as dead as a doornail around here, depopulated area. And then as we go, here is the 97-inch 2 meter whip, which is quite powerful and works very well. All 4 of these antennas are hooked to with triple magnet mounts. Okay, here's a close-up of 2 of the types of triple magnet mounts I run. One's the great big, I think they're 5 inches apiece, and I'd have to look up the numbers on the other one, but one is a very large heavy-duty one for things like the 102-inch tank whip and other heavy-duty CB, long style. And the other is the smaller one. One has the 3/8 24 pitch connector on the big heavy CB version, and the other one comes with a 239 female. As far as performance goes, these great big heavy ones that are made mostly for CB, I have no fear about driving anywhere under any circumstances with it, even with this gigantic 102-inch whip. It holds down to any automobile with a steel hood like you can't believe. It's got a lot of magnet power, which, you know, and in fact, even moving it, I like it because it's temporary. I can move it vehicle to vehicle or move them wherever I want. And this one's actually a bear to take off and even adjust where you want to put it on. So if you have any fears about mounting an antenna on a magnet mount and it not holding up, don't worry about these. You're going to rip your hood off before you rip that off. As for the smaller ones with the female 239s, I was worried about them because I'm running some pretty big antennas. But they've held up even on full speed, you know, doing 70 miles an hour, even on some of the curves on some of these county roads. These things hold up beautifully. Even this 62-inch antenna, I haven't had any problems with it. I was really worried about the 97-inch whip for 2 meter, but so far I've dreaded having these things come off the car, and they just haven't. There's just enough power that, and keep in mind this car's got some damage. There's a long story behind this. I bought it from some kids who were going to derby it, and they beat the metal work until I think they separated a couple layers. And the damn, if you really whip it hard by hand, you can try to get it to come off. But otherwise, it's never come off, even at high speed around corners in real life conditions. Even when I've driven underneath the bank teller by the bank drive-in, it takes a lot of force to try to get it to come off. And so far, it hasn't done it in real world conditions. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. This, out of the 3 I've used and owned, I've had, this one has an issue after I tightened it. The entire base will actually move after it's been properly tightened. That's not such a good thing. The other 2 have held up. This hasn't caused any functional issues, but it's kind of shows some shoddy workmanship. One of these days I'll actually have to tighten it up. But otherwise, they have not had any problems coming off the hood. And functionally, I haven't had any major issues. So here we have the Tram 269 555-inch magnet CB antenna mount. I think they're the only manufacturer of this product. Great big 5-inch discs there. Your 17 or 16.5 foot RG58AU. This is incorrect. Standard, that's 24 thread CB mounting. And here we have the triple magnet mount, the little guy. A bunch of Chinese manufacturers either make them, or many distributors offer the same product. Magnetic mount, SO239 connect, and the same length of RG58 coax. Base diameter is 90 millimeters, so they're it's about 3.5 inches a piece. Magnetic base pull strength 66 pounds.